Hi, how you doing? I hope you're okay. Today I'll be teaching you HTML, CSS from what we did last night. So first of all, we're able to create a folder. I'm just going to go on my desktop. That's my desktop, if you can see. I'm going to create a new folder, then I'll say, now I'm going to give it Bookie app. So that's just what I'm going to do, okay? Now I'll go to my tab by pressing my computer tab. That's the Windows icon. Now type in code. Now my Visual Studio Code will pop up. I'm sure you already know what the Visual Studio Code is. Remember, it's called a text editor. A text editor. So now look at that. I'm going to shift my Visual Studio Code from holding this place, that's on my keyboard, and I'll drag it a bit down, just so I can view the new folder I created. Now I'm going to drag that folder inside that text editor. Now it's done. You can see Bookie app here. Then I can expand it again. Now the reason I'm expanding it and maximizing it is to make it comfortable for me. You understand? So now I'm going to actually create the first default page. So how do you create that page? You can use shortcut by clicking on your laptop, saying Control N. You hold the control buttons and the N tab is going to open, but we are not going to be doing all that. So let me just go manually and show you how you can do that. You can go here, you see this file, you can say new file. If not, you can also, if you don't want to use this, by clicking on the file and saying new file. If you don't want to use that, you can also use this icon here. You can see where they wrote Bookie app, this icon here, they wrote new file. I can click on that new file. I'm now going to type index.html. Now make sure you don't have anything after this HTML. You don't have anything like you wrote after this HTML. It's not going to work. Just make sure you have index.html. Okay, index.html. If you put a comma, it won't work. So remember, the first thing you're writing is called index. Okay, .html. That's the name of the file you create. So I'm canceling this now. So now, after successfully creating your first index.html file, what you have to do now is this. You have to hold your shift and your exclamation key. That exclamation key is on number 1. Just hold your shift and your exclamation. Okay, you hold your shift and exclamation, then you press enter on your laptop, on your keyboard, sorry. Then you will have this document. Now everything you see here is the document. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger so that, yes, so you can see it very well. Just hold on a bit. Good. Now you see where the doc type is written. This doc type stands for document for HTML. That's what the doc type means. It's a document type, and the document type is called HTML. So you can see where they wrote document type and HTML. Now the HTML language is English. Now mostly we use the American English. Like, you can't write color like this, color like this. That's British. It's not going to work, especially when you're applying CSS styles. You can only write color like this. Okay, but we'll get to that. That's not what we are actually doing. Is when you get to CSS, you understand those ones. We'll go back to it. Now we have the document here. Now in HTML, there are something called tags. Tags are very important, you should know, and we have a lot of tags. Not just the p tags ones you've been seeing yesterday. No, we have a lot of tags. Okay, we have lots of tags. We have the image tag. We also have the video tags. We have the video tags as video. We have the video tag, sorry, what was happening? Video tags. We also have the video tags. We also have the audio tags. We have the audio tags. We have p tags. We have the heading tags, which you actually know very well now. So we have all common tags. All these are all tags. There is so many more. We have the div tag. So we are going to cover all these things. Okay, but first,